Welcome to our live. We got some fun Christmas stuff to talk about. So I'm going to be painting this Nutcracker, and he is freestanding. I don't have his feet on hand, so I'll just show you. He stands, and then he has little feet that go in, so he'll freestand. All right, this I want to talk about. I've been working a lot with kettle corn and having lots of fun on the website doing all that. And this is something new we have coming up for Christmas. So it's a gift basket, and it will have our 3 classic flavors. I think eventually it will have a spicy option and a fruity option.
Yep.
But to start out, it'll be our 3 classics, which is sweet and salty, caramel, and Chicago. And Chicago is a mixture of caramel and cheddar. And it's been for the longest time my number one until I tried sour cream and chives, and now that's my number one. So the gift basket will have, I think these are 32-ounce containers, and that is measured by volume, not weight. And then it will have a candy in it that we will pick. So it'll be between like a Snickers, Skittles. There's like several different options.
Yeah,
and it'll be a surprise. We'll just throw one of these in there. And you'll also get a Hostess, either a cupcake or a Twinkie. And then it's always going to be Coke, right?
Yeah.
It's always going to be Coke. In this cute little basket. And this is a perfect thing for those people that are hard to buy for. And you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's like a sample of our favorites. So this isn't on Papa Lots yet, but it is very soon. And it's going to be...
It might be today, maybe.
Tell me the price.
It's coming out.
Because y'all were joking and I couldn't tell. $39. It's $39 with free shipping. So, very excited about those.
Get one for everybody.
Yes.
Yes, Lisa, it is a Nutcracker. She says she collects them.
Yes, I'm painting him today. And I know a lot of people who collect Nutcrackers. I don't even have a single one. I feel like that's something I need to get.
I thought you were going to get some for your columns.
I was, but then I was telling Corey about it. He was like, I don't even really like Nutcrackers.
Oh,
And then I don't really care what he thinks, but it kind of made me lose my motivation.
What?
So,
I can see that.
I don't know. I'm kind of like not. Somebody was telling me the other day that they were more motivated to decorate for Christmas this year than ever before. And I wish I felt that, but I'm not feeling that this year. I'm kind of like, will we decorate outside? I don't know. I usually at least like to put Christmas lights up.
BJ and I are motivated.
yes, we are. We're
It's
doing
nothing
that.
like the end
We're doing that.
times to
We're
make
putting
you wanna
on,
decorate for Christmas.
Freedom Challenge is going to become like a winter wonderland.
Yeah.
You hear me?
We're doing a tree.
I want pictures. I'm excited for
We're
y'all.
watching Rudolph the
Do you hear me?
Red-Nosed Reindeer while we
It's nothing
decorate
like
the tree.
end times
It's
to make
going
you wanna
down.
decorate for Christmas.
Who
I'm so
said that?
excited for y'all.
Hot chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
When is that?
I think we're going to do it Thanksgiving week, the weekend after Thanksgiving, that Sunday night,
Everybody's
maybe.
going to be like a kid again, wearing their
I'm
pajamas.
I'm so excited.
We're doing
I
it.
love y'all for this. I love that y'all are doing this for them.
We're
From
excited.
Carolyn.
We've
I
never
love
done that
it.
either, so it's
I'm
like,
so
We have a
glad.
tractor and a trailer. Get some hay.
hey,
Guys, so
Hey,
I was
right.
wondering if I should do this Nutcracker blue and white or like a muted green and red.
The lights in the van.
Green and red.
Wait in the bus. Yeah.
I kind of
Green
like
and
them in
red?
green too.
Okay, so what should I do? Traditional green and red? I was going to do muscadine wine and kudzu.
What color was that for the skin?
Do it.
Putty.
Putty. Okay.
Do it what?
Let's put on one and kudzu sounds good.
Okay, so
This Nutcracker is 36 inches tall. It's a freestanding variety.
yes, and we are doing a giveaway, guys. You can pretty much always bet that we'll do a giveaway on these, and you're safe by liking, sharing, and tagging a friend. So just tag a friend today in the comments. Maybe somebody who doesn't already follow us,
Yeah.
or you want to join this video today. So that would be wonderful for us. So this is muscadine wine. It is a dark reddish purple, and I need to add some water to it.
Almost a maroon.
Let me get some. You got it.
Yeah, I'll just use some of this.
Are you okay? Come on.
Spell it once and two.
I always want you to paint Sarah.
You just like to hear it.
Yeah. Where'd you like to make?
Everybody
Sarah,
needs to be
is that
validated
what-
sometimes.
No, I just don't want to impose.
Oh, please. Scarlett don't own this.
John, watch me.
But
cut him
she's
with
my
that.
friend.
I did. It
So
scared
Sarah,
me a
I
little
swear
bit.
to you, I will never feel that way.
Oh, my glasses are gonna
That's
fall off.
not me.
Guys,
I will
thanks
never
so much
forget
for
one.
tagging friends.
Yes.
These ladies over here are lighting it up.
Y'all are the best on Instagram. Woohoo! I have actually already decorated for Christmas.
All the way?
Not outside, but yes, all the way. And it's definitely my favorite decor I've ever done. My favorite tree I've ever done.
Do you still have your mermaid ornaments?
I do, and they're just packed away till like I have a kid.
I was looking at your tree on your story and wondering, thought about those.
Where are those little mermaids actually?
They were really pretty. You got
I
them in
have
Canton.
my little woman and man.
Yeah.
I ordered those.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, actually, thank you for bringing that up because I just realized I didn't see those this year. And they're like my face.
I know. That's what I was looking for, and they're so pretty.
I'll have to go home and look for those and put them on the tree.
Allison said she saw your garland on Instagram and she loved it. So
Thanks,
cute.
guys. I put some Christmas lights in it last night because it needed to be brightened up at night. I really love
Where is
just
that?
like,
It's at your house?
yeah, my house. Everything I did this year is just my favorite. I also have a mantle for the first time, and not to be dramatic, but it changed my life. It's beautiful. So having a wood mantle, I've always had a mantle, but it was like brick, and now I have a wood mantle. And I hung my stockings on it
With care.
with so much care, in hope that St. Nicholas would be there.
Aww.
Yeah. So yeah, this is definitely my favorite Christmas decorating I've done so far.
Did you come up with that all by yourself?
What?
You and Sarah with the
You don't know it's what's the night before Christmas
Yes.
went all through the
I
house.
was being sarcastic. guys.
Okay.
Oh.
I pulled a Billy on
Not
y'all.
a creature
Y'all
was
didn't see it
stirring,
coming.
not even a
I didn't
mouse.
see it
I
coming.
didn't see it coming. I got out of character for a second.
I feel like, is this for serious? Alright, now I'm going to use kudzu for his arms, sleeves. Whenever I'm doing a piece like this that has a deep engraving, I kind of fill in the lines with paint. It'll make it easier for me later on when I outline. I'm going to grab a darker green. I'm filling for this, for his pants. And to keep in the style of kind of what I'm painting, I'm going to use palmetto.
I'm gonna swap over and show them a picture of the last one you did, just to show. We're doing a little different this time. The last one you did like a blue shirt with
I couldn't remember what I did.
the maroon arms.
Oh yeah, I did like traditional.
You did some gold too, it looks like. But you can do whatever. You can use any color scheme you want.
This is true.
I like greens.
What's the darker one?
Palmetto.
It reminds me of Robin from Batman.
I have palmetto in my house. I love it.
You see it?
Yeah. I guess
So have y'all watched Die Hard?
Which one?
I've never.
Like the-
Oh,
just
I
the
didn't.
original
I
movie?
didn't either. I've never seen it.
I haven't
It's the
seen it
best
since I was a
Christmas
kid.
movie
So this
ever.
Christmas movie I watched talked about how, you know, it was a conversation in it. The couple's two favorite movies was Love Actually and Die Hard, both of which I don't think are Christmas movies, but they are Christmas movies.
Yep.
Well,
it takes place at a Christmas party.
right. So I'm like, I need to watch these again.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since I was a kid. I really don't remember it at all.
But I'm like, you know, if I can't find it on Netflix or Hulu, it's not getting watched because I don't have a DVD player. What? I don't have that either.
Just go to Amazon and buy it. $2 rent it.
I could do that. I could do that.
It'll be here in December in the seasonal movies.
That's true. I could search it on my desk and record it.
Yeah, somebody will be playing it for sure.
That's what Bruce was.
I decided, and don't come for me, guys. I say this in a very loving, from a very loving place. I think I hate Hallmark movies.
Oh, I hate Hallmark movies.
I don't do
Y'all, I tried
Also
for
don't do Lifetime
so
They're all the same.
long. And there are still a few that I like. Like there's a 12 Days of Christmas Hallmark movie that I like. And there's a few that I like, but y'all, I feel like the vibes they're getting off are just, I'm burnt out. Like I just can't watch them anymore. So I text my,
It's because they play them the whole year.
yeah, like why do they do that?
I don't even watch them, but it really did.
Yeah, it really does. So I text my sisters in our group text last night and was like, what are some high budget Christmas movies? And so while I was Googling what are some high budget Christmas movies, between The Grinch, The Elf, and Santa Claus movie, which one would you think had the highest budget?
What were they?
The Grinch, The Elf,
The Santa Claus.
and the Santa Claus movies.
Oh, I would have said Santa Claus.
BJ, what's your
I
right?
don't know. I think
But
the
the
Grinch
Grinch is
had a lot of
definitely-
special stuff. I
Yeah.
feel like maybe
You
it
talking about a
was-
computer animated?
No, I'm
Grinch?
talking about the Jim
What-
Carrey.
You talking about what they
And then I'm talking
made,
about
or
Tim
Yeah,
Allen.
like
No,
what-
what did it cost to make
to
these
make 'em?
movies?
I don't know. The Santa Claus had some pretty top notch stuff back
Are
in the
we
day too.
adjusting for the year difference? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know. Just give me.
She said a
Just
simple
answer
answer.
the question. Which one do you think was the most expensive?
Allison said Santa Claus. I'm going with the Grinch. I think.
I'm still gonna say the Santa Claus.
It was the Grinch
Was it?
by like $100 million.
Wow.
So the Santa Claus movie and Elf. I want to say Santa Claus was a $22 million around that area. The Elf was maybe 57 million. I could be wrong on these, but the Grinch was like $122 million.
People are like,
You could probably
definitely
get Tim Allen
skewed
cheaper.
towards the Grinch from what we're seeing. Maybe I have to watch it. I don't know a lot.
There
about it.
was, but like it was older. I would have thought the Elf probably because it's newer.
I've seen that a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, it wasn't
Yeah, but
special
Will
effects.
Ferrell, like I just would have thought.
Jim Carrey's probably a higher dollar than Will
But that was a
Ferrell, I
long
would
time
think.
ago too. I mean that's an older movie. And yeah, if you think about it, there were a lot of like the hill that he lived on, the whole Whoville.
Yeah.
I'm sure the whole set of Whoville was like a big chunk of change. But I thought that was really
Jim Carrey's been big since.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Back
I'm
to
sure-
Ace Ventura,
I'm sure it costs a lot of money to get him.
Mask, and yeah, like, he was already hot and mighty.
I mean, I guess yes, all of that. I just because the Elf was newer.
Yeah.
And then the Santa Claus, I mean, there was a whole Christmas village with that show too.
Yeah. The
But
Santa
for
Claus
it to
definitely
be
had a lot.
that big of a difference, and again, I was off on my numbers, but I'm a roundabout. That big of a difference is, I mean, $80 million. What? Like,
I'm sure they recouped it too.
We got a comment about your the Hallmark movies. This is okay. Hallmark movies aren't for sitting and watching.
they're for
for
background noise.
predictable background for
Yeah.
other stuff.
And I agree with that. I agree
So what
with
does that mean? You have it playing during a Christmas
You
party?
have it playing like while you're cleaning the house, while you're cooking.
It's a
That way you don't have to watch the whole
you don't
thing.
sit. You don't
Yeah,
sit
that's,
down. Sit down and watch it.
My sister-in-law
You just
plays
kinda
it
know
when
what's
everybody's
going on.
eating, at the holidays.
And
I
I
think that
agree.
works,
I
yeah.
really do agree. But as far as I like to sit down and watch movies, and I just have had enough with the Hallmark movies, and even like ones that like had some higher budget actors. I was thinking, okay, this might be good, y'all. Oh my goodness! So I watched this show called The 100, and the main
Mhm.
character in it is called Clark. She came out with a Christmas movie. I don't know if it was Netflix original or if it was a Hallmark movie. I couldn't make it 5 minutes into it. It was so cringe. I cannot believe she acted in it. It was so bad, guys. Maybe I'll have to turn it on for background noise, but I could not sit there and watch it.
I have some good news for anybody who's a Lifetime movie fan.
Oh yes, go on.
Can you hear
Tell
me?
me more.
My little cousin who made the Lifetime movie The Bad Seed, they're coming out with a sequel to it with her and Rob Lowe.
Did
The
you get
Bad
the thing
Seed
I
2.
sent to you the other day that was talking
Bravo's
about how
solid.
she's the
Oh,
Okay, so we were just talking about Sarah's niece is an actor. actress. She was
She's in the new Ghostbusters.
The Handmaid's
movie,
Tale,
Handmaid's
The
Tale, yeah.
Really?
Ghostbusters,
Which Ghostbusters?
Haunting
The
at
new
Hill
one that just comes out
House.
tomorrow.
Anyways, and we were just talking about how she plays the younger version of a lot of characters. Like there'll be an older version of the character and a younger version. She's always the younger one. I tagged you in a post that was her younger with all the older ones and was talking about how she's
I don't think I saw it.
the always playing that role.
She was the young Captain Marvel. She's done a lot of those. But the new Ghostbusters comes out on the 19th. It premiered in New York last night. But it's like
McKenna? Is
yeah.
her name McKenna.
McKenna Grace. It's it picks up right where the last Ghostbusters, not the one with the women, but the original cast left off, and they're like the grandchildren.
How odd that.
Isn't that cool? It's gonna
Like
be
the
good.
Dan Aykroyd and all
It's
that.
coming out closer to Christmas than
Gotta be.
than
Hopefully it's better than
Halloween.
the last thing.
It has nothing to do with that one.
That one was.
Like it's all.
I was hopeful about
I never
that
saw
one.
it.
Golly.
It's
Mainly 'cause I liked it.
original. Like watch the trailer. It's so good.
Yeah, she's a high budget actor. This is not going to be a low budget film.
Yeah.
Like, she plays in high budget movies, and that's just where I'm at right now. I need to watch some high budget movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stuck watching Netflix.
That's one thing that I don't mess with Netflix for that reason.
Yeah.
HBO.
Like
Yeah,
their
really got that. That's
their
kinda what I
Netflix
say.
originals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but Netflix does have
Even some of the
good
movies
originals.
are-
All right, yeah, they make things have just come a long way. They're able to put out things that look like they're higher budget way faster.
Yeah, I feel like they're more of a quantity over quality.
Oh,
for
Yeah,
sure.
and I'm over that.
Yeah.
You know, I got into a rabbit hole thinking about this, and there was like a Reddit thread that was like the last big budget Christmas movie was The Elf, and if you think about it, it really was.
Yeah.
It's like they stopped after that. Hollywood, bring it back.
We need Christmas
I
content.
need some good Christmas content. And yes, like I say, I don't like Hallmark movies. Like you said, background noise, I'm fine with that. But as far as me wanting to sit down with like some hot cocoa and watch a movie, the Hallmark ain't it. It ain't it.
Allison said check out Christmas movies that made us on Netflix. She said it's a documentary that was really interesting about.
Oh
about
yeah.
Elf and everything else.
I'm not usually a documentaries kind of gal, but
I love it.
I will say there's one thing Netflix does do well is their documentaries. Yeah.
I love a good docu-series.
that's just never been
Or a
me.
true crime docu.
I guess it depends
Pretty
on
much
the
if it's
crime.
my opinion is also Bill's because we're the same person.
You and Billy.
Yeah.
We have a lot of similar tastes, but you know.
So I use the gemstone mousse. If you haven't heard, I'm obsessed. You probably have. Golden gem. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Be aware that it does take a little bit longer to dry than paint. So don't think something's wrong. Just give it 24 hours to really dry. Sure. Don't know what that is about it, but it does take some time. Just
For all
go.
of our like door hanger people, be aware in the temperature drop too. Your paint's gonna take longer to dry. If you're spraying outside, it's liable to crack or fog up.
Yeah.
Be very aware of your
With
temperature.
picky temperatures, I would honestly probably use. I would not recommend a clear coat with a spray.
Yeah.
I would recommend using like the Dixie Belle semi-gloss. I love gloss, so I'm always going to recommend the semi-gloss or satin, never matte. I
If
feel like
you're-
gloss just brings everything out.
Yeah. I feel like if you're making like cut orders for people, door hangers or anything at this time of year, and you might use your garage to clear coat and things like that, maybe put a space heater out there overnight just to keep the temperature in the 60s and keep it from cracking or messing up.
Yeah, it's crazy how the weather will change.
Yeah, I'm an oil painter by trade, and my paintings right now are taking forever to dry because it's gotten so cool.
Yeah, that's crazy because it's not even that cold yet.
I know. It definitely, once it dropped down into the 50s and 60s, though, they quit drying.
McLean Girl says she's a murder mystery podcaster, Sarah. So that's right up
Okay,
your
so-
alley too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I see a lot of that podcast.
I listen
I have
to.
never
I'm a
listened to a
podcaster, too.
podcast But I think I should start.
I listen to
Like,
Crime Junkie.
I was
and
about to
Morbid.
say Crime Junkies. I've heard about
Yeah.
it so much, and I do love stuff like that. Also, something I want to get into is do we have any chocolate or did we throw it?
I've got chocolate.
Something I want to get into is some reading. But here's my thing. I think I need to find my genre. I love to read, but I can't deal with anything too stressful. Like something I'll be too into. Something I'll be too. Actually, I don't think that would stress me out. Like, literally the last time I read and I like cut myself off was like the Hunger Games books. I can't read that. I get too into it. I'm like, man, I wish I was in the Hunger Games, and like I would die. I would die in the Hunger Games. And so I have to find my genre that's like my style. And I do think it would be probably crime or something like
Well,
that.
Instagram has a true view over there, man. I just realized that.
What?
Yeah, high-tech equipment for Instagram.
It's actually the clearer image than that thing you got back there.
What thing?
You're such a phone snob. All right, chocolate for his hair because I did his hair blonde the other day, and everybody said he looked like Alan Jackson, and he
He
did.
did.
But okay, keep this in mind. I paint him whatever. Like if your hair is blonde, you want him blonde, paint him blonde. Or if you have brown hair, or if your kids have brown hair, whatever you want to do.
It was just the big blonde mustache.
Oh,
that
he
set
did.
it off.
He did look like Alan Jackson. Y'all are right. All right, now I'm going to start to outline everything. This is going to take 600 years to buckle up.
Where do y'all find time to read? That's what
Let's talk about
Where's
the.
that at?
Don't even ask me that. Let's talk about the Black Friday sale before I start to outline.
Oh, man.
Black Friday sale, November 26th, day after Thanksgiving, in case you don't know what Black Friday is.
Black Friday.
35% off site-wide.
That's
Plus,
everything.
Everything.
Everything?
Except Dixie Belle.
Except this. Yeah.
Plus, you get
Paint
a
kits,
free
everything.
gift with each purchase. It's going to be a good one. I know what it is. And you get free shipping over $100. That's basically 3 coupon codes combined, which we never do. Cyber Monday will be 50% off site-wide till noon, lunchtime. Afternoon, it'll be 25% off till midnight, plus free shipping on orders 75 and over. Also, guys, for current, you can use Scarlet 30 for 30% off. That's almost as good as the Black Friday sale. Except you don't get free
And
gift.
every order gets free gift all day on Cyber Monday also.
Except for Scarlet 30.
Hmm?
Not with Scarlet 30, but it's on Cyber Monday. It's almost as good as the Cyber Monday gift, except you don't get a free gift. But you can use my code if you want to buy something before then, because that's next Friday. Like, share, tag a friend today. That's what we're doing.
Any sales on wholesale?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what they are, but we are doing one.
Yeah. They're set up already. They're advertised on the wholesale site. We got a couple wholesalers that watch. So.
All right, keep in mind, guys. So if you're not wholesale and that's something you thought about doing,
Yeah, this is specific.
to sign up for wholesale, you just need a tax ID number, which some places it's free to get one. And it's basically like an LLC, correct?
Yeah, I mean, some people have set it up differently. But
So if you're like, I think I'm going to start selling some door hangers on the side, go ahead and get you a tax ID number because it's going to save you a lot in the long run. Because once you place your first initial order with us, which your first initial order, you have to spend $200. That's your total. So that's actually $400 worth of product. But after that, everything you buy on the site, other than Dixie Belle and just a few things, is 50% off. So
and
I
we
mean,
get
that's
weekly
amazing.
promotions, too, so
always, that's like always Black Friday, year round, if you sign up for wholesale. Just something to think about.
the wholesalers are going to get 10% off on Black Friday plus free shipping over $250. Which should be pretty good for them. And then on Cyber Monday, wholesalers will enjoy 20% off site-wide all day.
Awesome. So, guys, on top of that 50% off, you're already getting
Yes, it's another 20%
even
off.
more, which is kind of unreal. So, again, I really encourage you guys to look into that if you're thinking about selling on the side.
Allison's asking if it'll still be 3-ish days to ship out. I don't think we would be far off of that.
No, it's not.
We'll
have a
definitely do
higher
everything
volume,
we
but
can
we'll
to
be working
get that
extended
done.
hours, and production will run 7 days a week during that time.
Yeah, you might can
Yeah.
expect just a slight delay, maybe 4-ish, 5-ish
Yeah,
days if you're worried about it. We get this question a lot. I really don't recommend ever, if you're in a hurry or you need something by a certain date, go ahead and order it, because it's not even us. They get their orders out so quickly. But y'all know the world is crazy right now, and UPS, FedEx, everything. It's just, you don't know what could happen. Stuff could get lost. People could quit. Literally, and stuff like that's happening right now. So, and that's not on our end. That's not something we can control. So I always recommend y'all go ahead and place your orders if you're in a hurry for it.
And we fulfill everything in order. So I'm gonna show what we got going on in the rest of the studio here. Sarah's painting some yard art for Canton. We have a ton of snowmen.
Yeah, y'all really outdid yourselves with the snowmen this time.
I heard they sold.
They loved them.
Yeah. It's a good finished items sell up there.
Yeah, guys, if you're like, don't want to paint anything, you can come see us in Canton, because that's where we sell finished. We have finished door hangers, finished yard art. That's Canton, Texas Trade Days, and we are there every month on the first Monday.
Lisa said we're pretty quick compared to other places. She never worries about her orders.
That's
Once
amazing.
you order
Yeah, I was
size.
going to mention that on our tips and tricks group, that somebody asked about the shipping, and everybody came and commented how great we were, and so that's appreciated.
Yes, it is.
It's always fun to hear. Also, we had someone ask about the Christmas tree nude shape we have. The Christmas tree cake.
What?
And the Christmas tree cake, Little Debbie.
Oh.
So to our knowledge,
It's not a little Debbie.
it's okay. Like, we can't call it a Little Debbie, and you also can't call it Christmas tree cakes. That is
It's just a
trademark.
Christmas tree shape.
But to our knowledge, we're in the clear.
Hang how you want.
Yes.
And you can find it under Christmas tree, right?
Christmas tree. It's just Christmas tree. And it'll be under No Rivals. And it'll be in Shop by Season, Christmas, and Shop by Season, Winter, and Shop by Holiday, Christmas.
Awesome.
Or you can just...
Right alongside the football.
No, I'm doing so much on that. I hope not. I hope it's getting better, because I have been going into the back of the website and changing all of the keywords. And I am through...
It's also pretty strange. We're going to work on that.
Well, I'm not done. I'm only through shop by theme, and I'm on I'm not all the way through that. So there will still be little hiccups, but I hope that what I'm doing is making some sort of difference.
Oh, yeah.
As far as searchability on the website. And guys, I'm just outlining with like this small brush from the brush pack we sell on the website. I always recommend it. This is a 2/0. I don't know. But that pack of brushes has everything you need to complete a project. That's why I recommend it. Very cost efficient. And I typically outline with apple barrel, just because it's more watered down, so it goes on a little bit smoother. You could always add some water to your caviar shade of Dixie Belle if you wanted to, though.
So this is Christmas.
I've been singing that Africa song like on repeat.
That's the one you hate.
What effort?
I know, and I can't do that. Get it out of my
I
head.
never went and looked it up.
The one that's like, did they know it's Christmas time at all? Did they know?
Michelle wants to know what size is Nutcracker.
He's 36 inches, 3 feet tall. And he's the biggest we saw on the website. But you can come get him in Canton. Y'all see this massive?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they don't. Let's
He's
see.
literally huge.
How tall's on 8
He's
foot?
taller than me by a good 3 feet. 3.5 feet if he's 8
Oh,
feet tall.
Big Larry's
and
messing up, but he's tall.
Wait, is that 2.5 feet? 2.5 feet taller than me. I'm not 4'6". I'm 5'6". He's amazing.
McLean Girl said you recommended the round brushes to her once, and it was a game changer.
I'm so glad to hear that. They are a game changer. I forget the power of a brush because I'm so used to using the correct brushes. But if I were in a situation where I didn't have my brushes and had to use them, my stuff would probably look like garbage because it is so important to have a correct brush for each step you're doing. I'm pretty much just like filling in these lines. The etching is deeper because these are pine.
Now I'm seeing it. Feed the world.
And it's not that like, okay, that message is great. Y'all don't think I'm a Scrooge. It's that it's so whatever the
It
time.
was like
Is that the 80s?
an 80s aid, like We Are the World, where everybody
Yeah.
came together and sang. That's what it was. They were like, yeah, but it was like Feed the, and it was all the 80s hair band guys.
Okay.
Feed the World. It was like Sting and, those guys.
Yeah, and I don't know that was a time
Oh, no.
that speaks
Yeah, it was
to
like
me.
a fundraising thing, like they did with We Are the World.
You don't
Something
see
like
that much
for
anymore, do
AIDS,
you?
too, didn't they?
Yeah, that's why I said like an aid
Yeah.
one. Yep. It was straight up like the Poison guys. Brett
So today we're going
Michaels.
to be giving away one of these, right?
Yes. Unfinished.
Unfinished.
This one's going to Canton, guys.
Unfinished.
Both places.
Well,
Unfinished.
$1 shipping.
Shipping's outrageous.
that's your color, BJ. You look good in blue.
Oh, thanks.
You make your eyes pop.
Thanks.
Ah!
That's what I was.
What'd you
I guess
do?
that's all I'm gonna buy
Almost
from here
messed
on
it
out.
up.
I guess.
Blue.
All right, now I'm going to highlight using the lighter or darker version. So on Kudzu, I'm going to highlight using Palmetto. Then on Palmetto, I'm going to highlight using Kudzu.
Brother Jared actually turned me on to this brand of shirt here. I like them a lot. They're cheap.
Cheap.
Which doesn't usually go with Brother Jared, but
Oh, Jared. Wow,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't. All right, highlighting his hair with putty. His face I'll highlight with cotton, but let's highlight his shirt first, and that'll be, crap. See how Merlot looks on it, because Merlot's a dark red, but not as dark as Muscadine.
What brand of brushes do you use?
These, I don't know the actual brand, but you can buy them on buildacross.com. It's a pack of 10. Has everything you need to complete a project, from base coating to highlighting to outlining. And I'm a fan. I'm a real fan of them, because when you go to Walmart and buy brushes, you need like 3 different packs to get everything you need. And this is just one. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's not very expensive either. I'll go ahead and put a link for them.
All right, and then I'm going to highlight his hat and his face with fluff. That's been my go-to light lately for no reason, truly. I also love cotton, but fluff has been my go-to here lately. All right, and then I'm going to highlight his hat by kind of going over the outlines to kind of shape it out. Since it's all black and it's hard to see, you want to kind of use this to outline in a way.
how do you decide on what colors to outline with when girl says?
So by rule of thumb, you could always highlight everything with white except white. I'd highlight it with blue or gray. But here lately, I've been wanting to go in and highlight with a version of the color. So it kind of just looks like if the sun hit your gray shirt, the highlight on it wouldn't necessarily be white. It would be like a lighter gray where it brightened it up. So like on this one, I did the darker green, lighter red. Just kind of something different. But again, if you want it to just be easy, you could just go in and highlight everything with white. I forgot to do his shoes, so let me do those real quick. Keep in mind, he does have little feet that help him to stand up. I just don't have them today because this is for Kenton and they're somewhere. So here it is finished. I'm trying to just lean it so y'all can see it because I don't know if you'd be able to see it if I stood it up. So 3 feet tall would be great for like your mantle. He can sit on your hearth. He's fine. He can sit by the door. I mean, it's still.
Did you put some at your house?
I did bring him home and he was sitting on my door. He was sitting on my door, yeah. All right, let's pick those winners.
I'm gonna go with Jennifer Campbell Robertson today.
Perfect. If you heard your name called, please email us at support@build-a-crawls.com so we can ship this out to you. So you can paint it in time to choose one.
All right, and on Facebook,
It goes over here.
Lonnie GoFriend.
It's wall recording.
Lonnie GoFriend.
When you come back.
Perfect. Billy's going to put that information for you to ship. Send us your shipping information. And tomorrow, I think I might be painting either a gingerbread girl or a gingerbread house. I'm not sure. I have some stuff lying around that I'm painting. The girl, okay. He liked it. He liked
The
it.
pajama set
I'll
was
do her
nice.
tomorrow, and I'm gonna put her jammies on and some little Ugg boots.
Yeah.
Ugg slippers. She has Ugg slippers with boyhood boots.
I thought they were.
And I sent some like this to Canton, and they were lovely. So I'll show y'all guys how to do that. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.